Hi guys, welcome back to this house of fashion. Hope you have a wonderful day. Today's tutorial is going to be on how to cut this lovely kaftan with flounce. You can see how beautiful this is. So I'm making use of 4 yards of this fabric to cut it out, but I'll be cutting out 3.5 yards of this fabric, then I'll fold it into 4, of which the first folding is going to be into 2, then into 4. So let me do that now and show it to you. This is after folding it into 4. You can see this is the folding for both back and front. The first thing I'm going to take here is going to be the length of the sleeve, which is going to be 26 inches. Then the band is going to be around 2 inches to make it 28 inches, because my client doesn't want her own to be that long as the way it is on the thumbnail. So the next thing I'm going to do here is to take the shoulder slant of 1 inch. You can see that's what I'm taking. Then I can now slant it by cutting it to that 1 inch of shoulder slant, like this. Like this. So after this, the next thing I'm going to do here is going to be the length of the core, where the core is going to stop. Then I will not take it now. The length of the core is going to be around 27 inches, and here is it, you can see. Then I want to make that straight. Then I'm going to take the wideness of the opening of the leg, which I'll make use of 60 inches. That is 15 inches. Though this is folded into 4. 15 inches in 4 places is going to give us 60 inches. From that point, I'll now cuff it to the shoulder slant, to the sleeve length. You can see the way I'm cuffing it to this area. You can see. So I can now cuff it like that to give me that core aspect of the kaftan. Then I can now cut it. So you can see the way I'm cutting it to this point, to this particular point of the cut, or where the cut kaftan is going to stop. Then from here I will straight it down to the full length. So I can as well use my ruler to make it straight, because it's going to be a straight down to the full length, like this. So let me straight it first before cutting it out. So this is after connecting it together. You can see I can now cut it out. I can continue the cutting of the kaftan. So straight down to the full length of the dress, the kaftan dress. You can see. So we're done cutting now. The next thing here is to determine the full length before cutting the down part. I want to determine the full length of the dress. The full length here is around 56 inches, and the 56 inches is with the seam allowance. So I'll be cutting out the excess. So I'm done with the cutting of the length. You can see that the next thing I'm going to do here is the neckline, to cut out the neckline. The wideness of the neckline is going to be around 4 inches, because this is not going to have a button or a zip allowance at the back. With 1.5 inches down at the back, then I'm still going to remove one of these to cut out the front. You can see. Then I'm going to remove this, but before removing, let me notch the area at which we want to use to make a pleat at the band area. So this is making use of 11 inches or 11.5 inches here. You can make use of any inches, but how full you want the pleat to be. So let me just notch it out. After the notching, then I can now take away the back, then lower the front neckline. So as you can see, this is the front neckline. Then I'm coming down with let me use 3 inches or 2.5. This is 2.5 inches. Then I'm going to cut it out. Let me take away the back so that I won't make a mistake by cutting the back. No, it's a nice fabric, so it can easily cut the other one under it. So we are done with the cutting of the neckline, the front neckline, the back neckline. Then the next thing is to take where we're going to add our our flounce. So here is it. I'm making use of 4 inches. This is 4 inches. You can see they will not take that round to the back also. So that is going to give us the radius at which we're going to cut on our flounce. You understand? So by taking this down, you take it round, then you have know the radius to use on the circle or 360 flare you want to cut out. So I'm done with this, you can see, and I'll try to connect everything together. So we cannot take the radius now. When we take the radius, we take the radius of the back as well. When I do the back, because I'm still going to do the same thing to the back, so I'll not take the radius and use that radius for my 360 when cutting out the flare. So I cannot take the radius now. You can see where I started from, to this area, to the other end here. So this is 25. This is 25 inches. So for the back as well, it's going to be 25 inches, you know. So 25 plus 25 is going to be 50 inches, but minus 1 inch of sewing allowance, they're going to hold it to 1 inch. So that is 48 inches. This is the flounce I'm using. So I'm trying to cut out 360 in 4 places once. You can see. Then this is into 2 already, then into 4, like a triangle like this, then into 8. So this is how we're going to fold it. Then take your necessary measurement. I cannot take the length. The length of my flounce is going to be the first thing I'm going to take. So I'll go down by taking 5 inches, or let me make it of 4.5 inches. This is 4.5 inches, so I will not take that round 4.5 inches. So I'm seeing 2.2 inches for the radius. 2.2 inches, that's what I'm going to take around. 2.2 inches, as you can see. Then after taking out the radius, the next thing is to cut it out. After this now, I cannot take the length that I said is 4.5 inches. I can take it. I'm done with it, you can see. So I can now open it. Then let me divide it into two. Let me divide everything into 2 first before removing it. As you can see I have several, like up to 4 360 degree, up to 4. So I'm going to join everything together and use it around the chest. And if I have excess, I'm going to use the excess to make a pleat around the chest. So this is the length I'm using for the, this is 4.5 inches. When I folded it into 2, it will be 2.25. So I might be using 0.25 or deduct some inches from 2 for the same allowance. So any inch that is left is going to be the band. After pleating, you know, this is what we're going to use the main clothes to pleat it on this straight cut. So I don't want it to be too long. I'm just going to make it of 2 out of this, 1 for one side and 1 for the other side. So the length of this, now let me show you to you. So this is about 2 points. You can see it's 4.5. So you can make it of 5 inches depending on your fabric. It depends on how wide you want the bands to be. So we are done with the cutting. This is the flounce, then the main body is here. So let me go and join everything together. I'll show it to you. Welcome back. Here is after joining everything together. You can see the flounce at the chest line. You can see how beautiful this turns out. The joining is not difficult at all. The first thing you have to do here is to join the 2 shoulders together. After that, pleat the slip line at that band that we cut out. Then you join into the full length. You bear some neckline, then you join your flounce to it. You can see how simple this is. If you're watching me for the first time, Make sure you subscribe to my channel for more amazing tutorials. And for those people that have already subscribed, I really appreciate you guys for watching my video. See you in my next tutorial. Bye.